what's up, everybody? Gonna do a classic rock reaction, man. This is an album reaction, and it is featuring the music of Robin Trower. Album is Bridge of Sighs, probably his best work, most notable work, I'm guessing. I have not done a full album reaction, but there are a couple of songs off of the album that were previously included in a number of quads, so I'm familiar with some of the tunes, but I definitely would like to have the whole album experience, so that it's totally up my street. I'm all for it, man. Before I pop this off, I just want to give a shout out and a thanks to John Hampton. Thank you, John. I appreciate the recommendation, man. John says, I put this album right up there with Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. It is Robin Trower's Bridge of Sighs. I know we've heard a couple of songs off of it, but to experience the full album without interruption keeps the flow of the album intact. I'm hoping I can find a link that doesn't bring gaps in between songs. I also appreciate the fact that Robin doesn't try to copyright strike people when they review his music. He says it's there for the fans. Well, here's the best version that I can find, and I hope you enjoy it. Peace. Right on. Yeah, hopefully it will make it up onto YouTube. That's really nice of Robin to make it available to us to review. That's really cool. Rory Gallagher, he's like that as well. Very, very gracious that way. All right, so let's do this, man. You guys know my format with album reactions by now. I have to break it up just to be safe. We'll see how it goes though. I'll first upload it as one big body. If it catches, great. If not, I'll break it up in parts and see how that goes. All right, with that said, man, let's hit this up. This is side one, Bridge of Sighs, Robin Trower. Let's get it. He's a perfect mix between Stevie Ray and Jimmy. Cheers.
Just up ahead, but I couldn't seem to rise up on my bed. I'm not alone, and then I am. These people seem to think I'm Superman, but I want for the love. I'm living in a day of the eagle of the dove. Like a wind that brings me down. If I don't move, I'm on the ground. It's in my mind, it's in my soul. It's telling me the things I can't be told. It says, what for the love? Living in the day of the eagle of the dove. Another day, another night.
Excellent.
I wanna love, they wanna fight. And every time I've got to be alone. I've got to think it over on my own. But what for the love? Living in the day of the eagle of the dove.
Looks like you were successful in finding a seamless transitional link there, John. Excellent. Great track.
The sun don't shine, the moon don't move, the time's too much we clean. Sun don't shine, the moon don't move, the tide's too much we clean. So unforgiving and why so cold? Been a long time crossing bridge of sight.
That guitar is weeping, lamenting.
Gods look down in anger on this poor child. Cold wind blows and gods look down in anger on this poor child. So unforgiving and why so cold? Been a long time crossing bridge of sight.
Listen. Listen to that haunting wind.
In this place filled with empty space, your love holds the key, baby, sympathize with me. I need you before I lost your touch of light and grace. I knew that your sweet face could always comfort me. I love you. In this place full of empty space, your soft and tender love will always shine for me. I love you. Now I know what it means to have you gone.
Gives me an
Down on my
impression
knees,
of
baby, see by me.
Paul Rogers, the way he sings a bit.
I love you.
Great tune, man. Deep.
Ride the night wind and
That guitar, man.
Searching all around, Lord, the feeling of fire. Fooling me. The two fools dancing on the hands of time. Yeah. Fooling me. Oh, wherever we go, we keep the spirit free. Oh, nobody knows, no one but the fool and me.
I remember Robin was one of those great guitarists that gives excellent guitar face. Excellent bass groove.
Brother, lying wind and laugh at the crowd. Fooling me. Out of the moon, yell out loud, loud. Fooling me. And oh, wherever we go, we keep the spirit free. Oh, nobody knows, no one but the fool and me.
Excellent, Ben. Fantastic. That was a jam, let me tell you. I imagine in a live setting, that song could probably jam for more than 10 minutes. Fantastic, man. So, that concludes side 1 of Bridge of Sighs, Robin Trower. Fantastic, man. I'm going to use this as a point break, just in case it doesn't make it onto YouTube and I need to split it up. This will be my point break. Yeah, this guy, man, not only is he a master musician, but he's a great singer. His lyrics are clear, you can understand. He's got shades of a little bit of Paul Rogers, like I said, in his singing, I think. And of course, you guys know that I hold Paul Rogers up there where it comes to rock vocals. So yeah, man, fantastic, all around great musician. And the band that he's got backing him up, power hitters, man, fantastic. The drums, the rhythm section, the bass grooves in this, choice, man. Every single instrument got their part, got their shining light. So there you go, including his vocals and his delivery. So this is what I'll do, man. This is the end of part 1, side 1. I'll come back, we'll hit up side 2, part 2, and then try and see if we can attach the review at the back end of that, and fingers crossed with me. You know the drill, man. All right, I'll see you in part 2. Peace. Okay, everybody, here we are, man, back again. We're hitting up part 2 of Bridge of Sighs, Robin Trower. Fantastic rock blues musician, man. You can't get better than this. And like John says, that this is one of the best albums out there, and he holds it in high regard, comparable to Led Zeppelin 1 and Dark Side of the Moon. And nothing gives me cause to doubt those sentiments. So let's hit this up, man, being part 2, and then I'll try and review or attach the review to the back end. Robin Trower, Bridge of Sighs, Part 2. Let's get it.
Just about sent me from going through the same old moves. And this cat is 9, he still suffers. He's going through the same old blues. But that storm just keeps on rolling, bringing me some real bad news. Take us, get the honey, give us sing the blues. Such a good thing. I know I'll have that around, but that was then. Ain't it funny? A fool and his money always seem to find those real good friends. That storm just keeps on rolling, bringing me some real bad news. But take us, get the honey, give us sing the blues.
Excellent, champ.
A stitch of time helps to unfold me. The circus starts and it's so dark and late. Please be so kind not to wake me. I think I'll just sit this one out. But I'm too rolling stones. Two
you imagine being there? Sitting close to him, all of that force. He's talking to you. Fantastic. That's the way you make a guitar talk or weep. That was great, man.
If you stand in the line, you get the feel of the ride and the music that plays in your ears. In your head you can hear a voice so sweet and clear, and the music that plays in your head as it flows up from the ground, taking off. You hear that sound. Close your eyes, it's about to begin. Hardly daring to breathe, a new life you perceive. You try hard not to break the spell, while at once it seems both so far and yet so close. If you reach out to touch, it will be gone as it flows up from the ground. taking all you hear that sound. Close your eyes, it's about to begin. Close your eyes, it's about to begin. Close your eyes, it's about to begin. Close your eyes, it's about to begin.
Sweet tune. Chillin' tune.
A little love, I heard a voice and it soothed me. Little love, a simple tune and it moved me. Move me and soothe me, leading me on. Too late for me now, little love. Little love, a man's a fool to believe in. Dreams of love passing by like the seasons. Maybe I wake up, oh tell me I will, and find you the way, little love.
Who's seen Robin Trower live? Let me know. Which one of you? When and where?
Maybe tomorrow your fever will find me waiting for me now, little love. I'll find you waiting, little love. Find you the waiting, little love. I'll find you waiting, little love. Waiting, waiting, little love.
Great tune. Great jam.
The line is strong and the man is weak, and the world walks in between. So rise above on the wings of love, see and let yourself be seen. See and let yourself be seen. So fill your cup and drink it on up, for tomorrow never comes. If you wield the rod, answer to your God, but me, I'll be up and gone. you'll still be a friend to me. When my time has passed, is it too much to ask for a little bit of sympathy? Just a little bit of sympathy, Lord. A little bit of sympathy. A little bit of sympathy, Lord, yeah. Little bit of sympathy, little bit of sympathy, a little bit of sympathy, a little bit of sympathy, a little bit of sympathy.
That guitar. A little bit of sympathy. There you have it, y'all. The great Robin Trower. Bridge of Sighs. Man. You're right, John. This album is magnificent, man. And definitely up there and worthy of rubbing shoulders with some of those great albums like you've mentioned. I can totally see why you feel that way. Every single one of these songs is fantastic, man. Definitely belongs on my party playlist, you know what I mean? Setting that tune, the background, all of that sort of thing. Fantastic, fantastic album for that. Or just chilling, or just taking it in live and listening to the extended jams, because you know every single damn song on this album has an extended playlist. That would be really cool to see Robin Trower playing this shit live, man, stretching the hell out of these songs. Any one of you who has seen this great man live, let me know. First off, I'm envious. Let me know what the experience was like. Where were you? How often have you seen him? That sort of thing. That'd be really, really cool. You got a good Robin Trower story? Let me know about it, This is an artist that he's covered too little. He's mentioned not as often as he should be. And, I definitely try my best to, I'm like a buffet where, I just take a bite of this, take a bite of that. That's all I can do. And then I'd go back for a little bit more of what I like type of thing, right? But that's how I have to treat my classic rock when I'm getting to know all of these different things. I'm just basically addressing some people who'd be like, well, why don't you do more? That's why, I just kind of, I got to do a little bit of sampling here and there. But yeah, definitely I do want to do more. And he is an artist that deserves a little bit more spotlight. And sad to say, I believe where it comes to reactions and the reactors out there, I'm probably one of only maybe 1,000 that's actually covered some Robin Trower in the past and now, and some of the old great rock blues guitarists, like who? Frank Marino, some of these really, really great artists that need a little bit more of a spotlight on them. I mentioned Rory Gallagher, for example. So great artists like that really need more of a spotlight. All right, so let's do this, man. Let's call this the end of part 2. We'll come back and then we'll hit up the review. See you in the review. Peace. Okay, everybody, let's do a review, man, of this excellent album and this great artist, man. So what I'll do here is I'll focus a little bit more on the man himself rather than album and song details and that sort of thing. A little bit of that, but more about the man. And let's start with an intro of Robin. Robin Trower. Robin Leonard Trower, born 9th of March 1945, is an English rock guitarist and vocalist who achieved success with Procol Harum throughout 67 to 71, and then again as the band leader of his own power trio known as the Robin Trower Band. And this is a bio from Greg Prado of AllMusic, starting with Procol Harum. So he's kind of going out throughout his career path. Procol Harum. Throughout his long and winding solo career, guitarist Robin Trower has had to endure countless comparisons to Jimi Hendrix due to his uncanny ability to channel Hendrix's bluesy psychedelic Fender Strat-fueled playing style. Born on the 9th of March in 45 in Catford, England, Trower spent the early 60s playing guitar in various London-based outfits, the most successful being the R&B group The Paramounts, who specialized mostly in covers, but managed to issue several singles between 63 and 65. It wasn't until 67 that Trower received his big break, however, when he joined Procol Harum. The group had just scored a worldwide smash hit with A Wider Shade of Pale, but the only problem was that the band's leader, singer-pianist Gary Brooker, didn't have a proper band to back him. Brooker was previously a bandmate of Trower's in the Paramounts and offered the guitar slot in his new, fast-rising project to his old friend. As a result, Trower appeared on such Procol Harum classics as 67's Procol Harum, 68's Shine On Brightly, 69's A Salty Dog, 1970's Home, which spawned the popular Trower tune Whiskey Train, and 1971's Broken Barricades. Yeah, so he spent a decent amount of time with them. And at the peak, maybe of their success, I'm guessing. Twice removed from yesterday. While Procol Harum helped launch Trower's career, the guitarist realized there was limited space for his guitar work and eventually left for a solo career. Enlisting singer-bassist James Dewar and drummer Reg Isidore, who was soon replaced by Bill Lorden, as a backing band, Trower issued his solo debut, Twice Removed from Yesterday, in 73. The album barely made a dent in the US charts, but that would change soon enough with his next release, 1974's Bridge of Sighs. With rock fans still reeling from Hendrix's death a few years earlier, the album sounded eerily similar to the late guitarist's work with the Jimi Hendrix Experience, especially his 1968 release, Electric Ladyland, and as a result, the album skyrocketed in the US top 10, peaking at number 7. Yeah, man, he's definitely channeling Hendrix, but he's got his own way, his own style, and a little bit of Stevie Ray, like I mentioned. Bridge of Sighs is the second solo album by Robin Trower, released in 74. It was his second album after leaving Procol Harum and was a commercial breakthrough for Trower. Songs such as Bridge of Sighs, To Rolling Stone, Day of the Eagle, and Little Bit of Sympathy became live concert staples. For Earth Below. Although Bridge of Sighs was to be his most popular solo release, Trower's stock continued to rise throughout the mid-70s as he became an arena headliner on the strength of such hit albums as 75's For Earth Below, 76's Robin Trower Live, and Long Misty Days, plus 77's In City Dreams. Further releases followed, yet by the dawn of the 80s, it became quite obvious that Trower's star was rapidly fading, as each album sold less than its predecessor. A brief union with ex-Cream bassist vocalist Jack Bruce spawned a pair of releases, 1981's BLT and 1982's Truce, before Trower returned to a solo career. Yeah, he's one of those artists who you would lose sight of, I guess, with the coming in of the 80s sound and the synths and the punk and all of that sort of thing, you know. So old blues rockers like him, you know, would be struggling to try and find a place in the market. Yeah, I can understand that. But it was just that way for a time, you know. Of course, now there's kind of like a going back to and really cherishing and holding very, very dear these great pioneers, right? Passion. The 80s saw Trower make efforts to expand his audience with several releases that attempted to update his blues rock style, such as 87's slickly produced Passion, but none returned to the guitarist back to the top of the charts. During the early 90s, Trower returned to Procol Harum for a brief reunion, 1991's Prodigal Stranger, before backing ex-Roxy Music singer Brian Ferry on a few releases, 93's Taxi and 94's Mamuna, the latter of which featured a Trower co-produced credit. Trower continued to issue solo albums at the dawn of the 21st century. 2000's Go My Way, a steady stream of live sets and compilations also appeared. Trower returned to work with Ferry once more on 2002's Frantic, again earning a production credit. Reassembling most of his late 80s band, Trower released Living Out of Time in 2004 and returned with Another Day's Blues in late 2005. What Lies Beneath in 2009 from V12 Records. Over the next several years, Trower recorded steadily, issuing albums every few years. Oh wow, yeah, so he's really been busy over the few years. Whether or not, you know, he was on your radar, he was still busy. The Playful Heart appeared in 2010, followed by Roots and Branches in 2013, Something's About to Change in 2015, and Where You Are Going to in 2016. Trower's prolific run continued in 2017 with Time and Emotion, which debuted at number 2 on Billboard's Blues chart, and in 2019 with Coming Closer to the Day. Wow, okay, so yeah, he's been very, very busy throughout his career. Really, really excellent. Yeah, so he's in his mid 70s right now and still going strong. Fantastic, man. Really, really excellent. And that's the longevity that you wish and you hope to see in all of our great rock pioneers, you know. Longevity, consistency, and being able to look back and say, yeah, I lived through all that and here I am, you know. It's not always the case, of course, but it's good to see that sometimes in some of our really, really great rock stars, rock heroes, icons. Yeah, so that's a look at Robin Trower, man. Not so much specifics on the song details or the album information. We can always do that down the road. So let me just, I'm just going to take a quick look and see what I got coming up on a classic platform. I've been away for a little bit and haven't been doing much, so it's kind of faded from memory what I've got coming up next. I've got a reaction for Alan, Marco, Amy, Akachita. Usually I can remember some specifics, but I can't right now. But I know that there is a Led Zeppelin factor somewhere in there, and I know that we've got a little bit more, I guess, folk rock and some blues coming up as well. There's an album reaction in there too. I think it's Alan's album reaction, Peter Gabriel, I think it is, or it might be a Black Sabbath in Paris reaction, I think. So I know stuff like that is coming up all the same. So that is our look at Bridge of Sighs, man. The whole album reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really did, man. Listening to an album back to back from one song to the other really has a very, very great settling essence. It really gives the full measure of the actual album, the way it was intended to be listened to. So I dig it, man. It's all good. So I'm glad for the suggestion, John. Thank you very much. Anyways, I'm gonna bounce, y'all. Have yourselves a good one. Next time you see me, more than likely it's Alan's reaction tomorrow. Not quite sure what it is. I think it's Peter Gabriel or it's Black Sabbath for Alan. I'm pretty sure. One of those two. Anyways, have a good one. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.